Here's what to do. After your last mow of the season, simply park your mower in the driveway and let the engine run until it dies. Run it right out of gas. Gas left sitting in your engine will gum up your carburetor jets, making your mower difficult to start. This will get roughly 97% of the gas out of your mower. Above everything else, this should be your #1 priority. You can also take this one step further and loosen the bolt on the bottom of the carburetor to get any remaining gas out. Or in my case here, some carburetors have a drain bolt. Loosen it up, let it drain, and get any remaining fuel out. Get the gas out now, and your mower will start up easily next spring when you go to start it up. And to give this video a little spring with the YouTube algorithm, would you mind hitting that like button? Thank you. Hey guys and gals, welcome to Garage Gear. I'm JB, and just so we're clear here, this information is based on my own experience and some shared knowledge from some shop professionals. Step 2, change the oil. That oil has been taking a beating all season long, and rather than have it sit inside the engine with all those particulates just floating around, it's a good idea to just simply change it out. After you're done draining the gas out of the mower, the engine will be hot and the oil will be warm, so it'll flow out fast. This oil wasn't that dirty. Kind of looks like maple syrup. Still changing it anyways. Also, if you have some kind of oil filter like this on your mower, it's best to change that out too. Drain or tip your mower to get the oil out, and once it's out, fill it right back up to the required level for your mower. And be sure to use the correct oil recommended in your owner's manual. This is a simple 5-minute procedure that should be done at least once a season. Remember, oil is cheap, engines are expensive. Change your oil. Now next up, we're checking the air filter. And if you were to walk into a really dusty and dirty place, you'd probably start coughing and find it hard to breathe. Your engine is the same way if it's been a while since you've changed your air filter. Your engine may be struggling to get good air in for proper combustion. Now is a good time to check and change the air filter out if needed. Really couldn't be any simpler than this. Simply take out the old air filter and pop in a new one. Now, I've done this trick many times, and if you have an air filter that's not all that dirty, like this filter for example, it has an air filter underneath that's very clean and a pre-filter that's made of foam on the outside that's just a little bit dirty. You could simply take some compressed air and blow it right off. Let's hit it. That looks a lot better. Doing this little trick can save you some money and extend the life of your air filter. You can also save some money by buying your air filters in bulk. Big box stores love marking these things up, and in some cases, you can buy a pack of these air filters for less than the cost of a single filter at Home Depot or Lowe's. Reload, all set. Step 4, check your spark plug. Even after one season, a spark plug can get pretty dirty. And if yours is, clean it. If yours is broken or cracked, you'll want to swap it out with a new one, but I've gone many decades with the same spark plug in my small engines because I regularly clean them. If you're interested in learning how to clean a spark plug, I'll have that video linked down below in the description. It only takes a few minutes to do, and your startups will be smoother and your engine will run better. And if you are going to install a new spark plug, just make sure that the gap is correct before you put it in. Step 5, clean your mower. For many, this is going to be the last time that you're touching that thing for the next several months. Wet, caked up grass underneath is a breeding ground for rust and corrosion. At the very least, you should scrape out your deck and give everything a quick wipe down. If you want your mower to look and cut like it's brand new, then go the extra mile and pressure wash your mower to get everything off of it. Your mower will mulch better, drive better, and corrosion won't even stand a chance. I did a video on how to clean a lawnmower deck using good, better, and best methods a little while back. I'll have that video linked down below as well. Step 6, sharpen your blades. One thing is for sure, spring will bring tall, thick grass to cut at some point, and a sharp blade will slice and dice through those clippings much better. I recently did a video on using a really handy blade sharpening vise, which held my lawnmower blades at the perfect angle, making sharpening blades a lot easier. I'll have the vise that I bought linked down below for you to check out too. Pretty simple here, pop your blade off, lock it into the vise, and hit it with a grinder wheel. Once you have the angle that you want, take it back off, make sure it's balanced, and then pop it back underneath your mower deck. And if your blade is really bent and really dinged up, then it's probably a good idea to replace it with a new one. Luckily, replacement blades are pretty cheap. Step 7, it's a good idea to take your wheels off and grease your gears. This is something I do religiously every single year, and the end of the season is a great time to pop the wheels off and clean out any grass that may have gotten stuck up in there. See? A little clumpy. Get any grass out that may have gotten stuck up in there and grease the gears, the wheel bolts, and any bearings inside if you have them. Small application of something like red and tacky grease goes a long way preventing corrosion as well as helping your wheels last. Slap a little bit up on there. Get some around the gear too. Just a little is all you need. You don't need much. And we'll grease the bolt too. That's it. And send that wheel back on. Your wheels will roll nice and smooth after you do this. And some may say that grease will become a grass magnet for your wheels. Well, there's the bolt and there's all the bound up grease on this bearing. That's it for the front wheels, not much. And that's after just one season. Now that claim may be true for some models, but not all. You can see not much grass got caught up in there. I would rather err on the side of lubricating and protecting things than having wheels potentially break or crack, because they can get expensive. And in my experience, I haven't really seen this become a problem because I do this regularly once a year. There we go. Step 8, coat the deck. This helps to prevent rust and corrosion. Now, I've done several videos on deck coatings to prevent grass buildup, but the main reason that we do this is to prevent corrosion. You could reach for something like our good old friend WD-40, and that'll work great, but I found fluid film to work just a little bit better. It clings really well and prevents rust, and I've even used this underneath my vehicles before. Cover up your drive belt with a paper towel really quick, then simply spray it on and give everything a quick coat. A thin layer is all you need. Thin winds, thick sticks, keep it thin. Remove your paper towel and you're done. And this deck will not rust all winter long. Now, step 9 is so incredibly simple, but less than 1% of lawnmower owners actually do this. What you want to do is put your piston at top dead center. You have your piston, you have your cylinder wall, and doing this will help prevent rust from forming on the inside cylinder walls of your engine. It's as simple as this. You're going to take your rope and you're going to pull it until you feel some tension right there. That means that that means now that the piston has raised itself to top dead center. The piston's now at the top, and this seals off all the surfaces from rust and corrosion. Step 10, cover your mower and tuck it away for the season. You just spent all that time cleaning it. Keep it clean for the rest of the season with a mower cover. I'll have some link down below in the description, but I bought the cheapest ones I could find because I'm storing them here in my garage. By covering them up, the cover will get all dusty and dirty, and not your mower. Now, if you're gonna store your mower outside in the elements, I'd recommend going for a thicker cover made of a heavier material. Bounce bonus tip: if you are going to store your mower away and you have a mouse problem in your garage, take some dryer sheets and wedge them up into any crevices up and around your engine. Mice don't like the smell of it, and they'll avoid making homes inside your lawn equipment. Just don't forget to take these out come the spring. For more cool garage gear content, click or tap the screen right here. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the garage.